Many Inuit stories have been passed down about Sedna, but the major themes include betrayal, deceit, abandonment and abuse with a father or a lover. Other themes include the process of initiation, in overcoming or releasing certain patterns or even people who didn't fully understand her, so that she could grow on her own unique pathway. Sedna was also very connected with the shamanic realms, shape-shifting and power animals. In one story, it was told that a beautiful woman called Sedna was seduced by a mysterious stranger. She agreed to marry him after hearing his promises of a fine home, and leaving her father and the village, she voyaged in a boat to the man's island. Yet when she arrived, she realised that she had been deceived, and the man revealed his true form as a raven or a bird spirit. Sedna was forced to live on the rocks without a home and grew lonely, since the bird spirit regularly flew off with his bird people. One day, her father came out looking for her in a kayak. Discovering what had happened, he took his daughter away from the island, yet the bird found out that Sedna had been taken and created a fierce storm. The father's kayak tipped wildly, and in fear of the bird's wrath, the father decided to push his daughter out of the boat. Sedna gripped onto the sides of the boat, but her father cut away her fingers, and Sedna fell down into the ocean, becoming a sea goddess, and her fingers became the seals, walruses, whales, and all the sea creatures. In another story, the life of Sedna's father had been saved, and in gratitude he promised his beautiful daughter in marriage to one of the 3 sons of his rescuer. Yet Sedna rejected this proposal and eventually revealed that she was already married to a shape-shifting dog. This was a taboo in the village, and her father, in shame and despair about what he would tell the man and his 3 sons about the situation, decided to take Sedna out in a boat and try to kill her by throwing her overboard. Yet Sedna held on to the boat, and her father sliced off her fingers, which in similar fashion became all the sea creatures. Later, the dog dived down and joined the sea goddess Sedna at the bottom of the ocean to protect her there. It was believed that if Sedna, the ocean, or the sea creatures were not respected, then storms would arise and Sedna would need to be placated. Since she no longer had fingers, people would calm her down by brushing her hair for her, and the storms would abate. Yet if Sedna's natural laws of respecting the ocean and not being greedy were ignored or disrespected, then her hair would become messy, and animals could get caught up in it, and the Inuit people would go hungry. A shaman from the village would be sent down into the ocean to comb Sedna's long hair and find out what had caused the anger, releasing the knots and caught animals so that the Inuit tribes could eat once again. The shaman would return to the village, explaining what had caused the anger, so that more understanding of the natural laws could be presented to the people, and, for example, they could understand the importance of not overfishing or wasting food. Sedna's story is a beautiful way of seeing the ocean and the importance of combing its hair by keeping it clean from pollution, by not being greedy and respecting its creatures, and living according to nature's law. Sedna can show us how to connect with animals and water ecosystems in particular, and can be a helpful guide in times of initiation or shamanic work. With her long orbit, Sedna can help us to see a bigger picture and to think more long term. So it lives just in that little hole right there. That's where it lives. And it moves along this little bank here. So that's the riverbank there. So I'm just sending you lots of love and blessings from the waters here, and may you have a beautiful day.